I welcome you to this year's Blue Room Talks. They were created in 2014 for the UN volunteers to speak about their experience in volunteering upfront and personal and from the bottom of their heart.
Volunteerism has not only moved me, but it has also shaken me to the core. I have matured so much, both personally and professionally, in these past 2 years than I have in any other capacity I might have undertaken. I have matured so much that I can only imagine the regret I would be carrying had I decided to quit that day.
Please, show me your hands. Make a fist. Clench your fingers a bit tight. Sorry, I mean really tight. How's your feeling in your body? How do you feel to keep this fist forever? Slowly open your fingers. How do you feel? I would request you to keep the two feelings of a fist and an open finger at the back of your mind and think of peace and reconciliation. Volunteerism in South Sudan has made an impact on me.
Volunteering is not only about to work with amazing people and go to amazing places. It's about empowering individuals to push for bigger changes, more ambitious goals, and greater human rights protections, because peace is unstoppable.
I feel an immense self-accomplishment. That is the word. You know, getting to know that little actions like that of mine and my colleagues can go a long way to transform lives in community. And I guess, if you all agree with me, volunteerism or becoming a UN volunteer is one of the best decisions I have made in my entire life. It hasn't only challenged me to come up with innovative actions that can change lives for better, but at the same time, it has helped me grow professionally, and I'm proud to say today that my network has broadened.
I remember that most days during my assignment, I would stay long hours in office, and mostly because I really felt engaged, I really felt motivated by what I was doing. I really felt there was nothing else I could possibly do that would be more purposeful and meaningful than working for providing food to the children in the schools in the border of Afghanistan and Pakistan. But sometimes my colleagues would come to me and ask, Tiago, why are you staying so long hours? How are you pushing so hard? Your boss is not around anymore. You're just a volunteer. You can just go home. And I was taken aback by these questions a bit. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't really have a good answer, but all I could think about was, well, I guess I'm here because I really want these children to get their food. It was as volunteers, it's really easy for us to lose track. Even when working for organizations that are producing a meaningful impact, it's really easy for us to lose track of what really matters, isn't it? To get lost in our busy schedules and our stressful routines and lose track of this bigger picture. So as volunteers, we are constantly reminding ourselves and those around us of the reasons why we're doing what we're doing. Why does it really matter, no? We're working to create a real impact, something that is meaningful for you and for the people you're serving. And that's where I think the power of volunteerism is.
I discovered that I needed positive thinking to motivate these girls and make them believe that there's always a way. Therefore, I realized that I'm no longer the center of the world. On the contrary, I'm part of a much bigger world in which I can feel the gratification of giving the support, giving the security, giving the hope to these girls, empowering them to flourish once more. Today, I stand before you, proud to declare that I have inspired this change in the lives of my pupils and that I am somewhere behind that charming smile, glowing on once again hopeful faces.
So today, I want to tell you, governments, companies, people, that when you help a volunteer like me, you're not only helping one person, you're helping a girl like Anna. You're helping the 2,000 students at her school. And then they would be able to pass the word on to other people.
Ladies and gentlemen, my story for you today is that if 4 young volunteers who barely knew each other can come together and ignite cross-sectoral inspiration for action on a national level, imagine if other countries had such a similar team, with the same opportunity and the same freedom to inspire. We would have so many more people on our side, people who believe that climate change is real, people who know that poverty is a serious issue, and people who are aware that our ecosystem is dying at an unprecedented rate. And they will be willing to fight with us, right by our side. Do you know why? Because volunteers see opportunity, not obligation. And the moment you see opportunity, being mediocre is out of the question. Getting somewhere there is not an option. Doing justice to that opportunity becomes your only mission. And that is why I would like to say that the biggest investment you can make in development is the investment in young people and the investment in volunteerism. Because the return on that investment is a world full of global citizens.
One of the lessons I learned while collaborating with the UN online volunteering service is that our mission as volunteers, as well as the results of our actions, go far beyond our tasks, and that they are much more connected to our lives and to us than we may think. All of my life choices, as well as the effort put in along the way, have turned me into the proud volunteer translator I am today. And that is why today, I believe that words can not only be translated, they can also make a change. And that great volunteers are made, not born. Thank you very much.